Hey, what's up everybody, it's nowonshall coming right back at you with another Star Trek Fleet Command video. Today, we are going to go over the pure titanium and pure dilithium cost. So we're going to go over it and try to get the math out of it to see what the exact numbers are. As you can see on my desktop, I am ready. I have my documents, my calculator ready, and I'm ready to go after I make this small adjustment. Boom, let's get that out of the way. And let's get back to the game. So we look at my research. So my research dictates, we go to my, I think it's under station if I remember right. I could be wrong. So pure titanium, it could be right here. Pure trite, I should be receiving a 82% savings, which this game doesn't do the savings in the way you think it does. 82%. All right, let's look at that. And then if we go to the Federation side, since I'll be upgrading a Federation ship. So Federation structure shows 54%. So it doesn't combine these two percentages in this game. From what I can tell, the math dictates like it takes 50% of whatever it is and gives you that part back. And then from whatever the remainder is, it gives you that part back for the pure Trit. It's one of those weird ones. We're going to take the Enterprise up quite a bit. As you can see up top up here, the resources I have 1.5 billion Trit and 344 million dilithium. We're going to take the Enterprise, go step by step, upgrading the Enterprise, looking at the numbers of what the savings are looking like. And let me write down the numbers. I'm going to write down in my calculator, or my thing, 54% Fed, 82% pure. And we'll do a before and after. We'll do the math on the takeaway before and see how accurate it is. So as we're going to the Enterprise, so it's gonna cost me a little lot to get this done. So it says 1.3 billion, right? So it's gonna cost me 1.3 billion Trit alone for this. So we do the math at the rates it shows. So 1.3 trillion, so 1300, 13,000, 130, 1.3 million, 11.3, 100. There's our billion mark. It could write easy, just do smaller math, but you divide 82% into that, which would be 1. No, though I did it backwards. Sorry, guys. No one said I was the best at math. 1.3 billion, which I should be receiving 630k from. 80. Wow, I'm proving my math sucks today. This is on the fly, so guys, forgive me. If I remember right, what was it? It's not times, if I remember right. That'd be more accurate. So this is what it looks like. So it's 1.66 billion I should be receiving off the top of this number. So I'm going to write that down. 1.6 or 1. My math's right. I'm going to call it 1 billion even because it's easier that way. 1 billion even. And then if we take the 1.66, so we minus that off of the remainder, or let's see, we minus that off the remainder, so 1.3 billion would equal 234 million. So take that out, divide it into 0.54. That's 126. So 126 million. So if we take the 126, 1 billion, you divide that into or you add that into 126 mil. And then we minus out 1.3 billion. Should be received, only has spent 174 million. But the thing is, looks like it's a 90% cost saving. And that's probably not even close to right. So I'm gonna leave it to you guys to do the math at the end. I'll do guesstimates. Right there, that looks like a 90% cost savings. So let's get the upgrade So as we can see right up here, I have I have it written down 1.5 billion in Trit and 344 million in Dill. I have it pre-written down so I know what it is. So let's hit the upgrade button. It's going to cost me 6,700 Latinum because I don't have the ship parts. So hitting the button, boom. I have 923 left. And then we'll take 1.3 billion. We negative out 923 million. So we spend a total of 377 million, which at that number, it looks like it's, sorry. From that number, wait, let me fix this quick. $1.3 billion. Leftover. Not leftover. Spent. We got 377 million. We spent on that transaction. And it looks like if we do the math right, it's about an 80% cost saving, give or take. I'll get you guys with the actual math degrees like Hugo and everybody else that's really into this part to go into it. So right there's an 80% cost saving. So the next upgrade is going to be right here, which is 686 million and 81.3 million steel or Dill. So let's write our base numbers, what we have left right now. So 923.4. Trit, 344 million Dill. Oh, I forgot to write down the let me write that down. Trit. What's the savings on Dill? Let me go back there and make sure. So let's go back here. Let's go to research. Go to Dill. That's 68%. All right, we'll take that down. So we looked at cumulative from what it's at. So let's go back to the enterprise. Let's go here. Let's take a look at the numbers we have approaching us. So 83 million or 686. We get the 0.54 fed, 377.44. We minus that out of 686, which are at 315.56, so 315.56. Then we take that division on the Dill, which is 68%, so 0.68. So we're left at 214 we should spend, which, oops, I did the math completely wrong. 686 million. And then we're dividing, we're on pure Trit. I don't know why I was doing the Dill. 54%, 0.54, 370 minus out 686, boom, boom, boom. So we should only spend 315 Dill on that one. And then I probably missed this step, no, my luck. We're looking at Dill, 81.3 million. So I don't know why I put up the point in there. Let's clear this board. 83, 81, 3, 1, 2, 3. There's 81 million. And then the Federation alone has the 54%. So we're doing still the 54%, 0.54, which is 43 million.9. So we take that out of 81, 3, 2, 2, 2. Put that across the board. So 37,398, 37,398. Then we take the Dill, 0.68. So minus 37,398. So we should only be spending about 11.7 million on that upgrade. So let's do the enterprise upgrade. So right now we're at 934 left, or 23 left on Dill, 344 Trit and Dill. Wow, I can't do it today. So let's do the conversion. Boom. So now I have left over. So I forgot to write that. 686 million, 81.3 million. Left over right now is 632 million, and Dill is 307 million. All right, so it doesn't look like for the Dill side of things it's a savings at all. So it's maybe a 50% savings on it. So if we do the math, on it, so 632, which the one that's the savings is the Trit. You're getting about, like I said, a 90% savings, which is amazing. As long as you have your research up, it's all based on your research. Remember, it's all research based. So those are the ones you want to get up there. So let's do the math. 686 minus 632. So I actually spent 54 million Trit on the first one out of that number, and then a 1.3. So we had 344 minus 307. So I spent 37 million in Dill. So it doesn't look like the pure Dill savings is taking that big of a number, but it's took it about what it's looking like 50% down, because it was 81.3 research. So it took quite a bit down. And let's take our leftovers. So 90% on the Trit side, and it looks like maybe a 50% on the Dill side. So let me re-up on resources. So let me write the base numbers down. So now we're at 632.7 million on Trit, and we're at 307.3 million on Dill. Wrote down that, and let me go back to my handy. Let's see where we're at right now. So let me pull out another, I don't know, 120. As long as the game actually updates in time. 60, 60, 60. Thank God I had a lot stored up. So I'm gonna pull up to 880 now, 882 to be exact. So let's go to 882. There's 882 right there. So 872 technically. So let's update our numbers. I'm gonna drop down a cell, 87.2, 7 million Trit, 307 million, 0.3 million Dill. I know this is gonna be a long-winded video, I'm sorry guys, but I want to go over it and go over the upgrades on it, and basically I'm gonna do the rest of the enterprise, which we already know the cost savings for these, so I'm just gonna do the 2 upgrades on that, and the last one I'm gonna do is as long as I have enough resources per minute left, I'm gonna do the upgrade on the final upgrade for it. So let's hit the upgrade button. We already know where the math's at, so we know where we're at. It's gonna stay pretty persistent, as you can see, 270. So that was about 30 million. So let's take the math out of it. Let's just drop it in there. So we're left with 582.1 million and 270.7 million. So from before and after, that's a 30% saving. So that number seems like it moved. And then let me do the math, because that's kind of confusing if you look at it. So let's clear that out. So 632. Oh, that's what's left over. So 582. So that's weird. I don't think the numbers are consistent, because I upped it to 872. So if I do the math now, 872.7 million. You minus out 582.1 million. No, I didn't. 8727. So there's our million mark. Minus out 582.1. So we spent 290 on that run. Did I mess something up in my math? I probably did. So I spent 290. And dill, I only spent, let's see, I was at 307, about 37 million. So that's still a 50% saving. That's staying consistent. Let me look at that one more time because I knew I screwed something up. 923.4 minus out 686.686. 923.4. Boom, 237. So spent was 230. Okay, there you go. All right, that's right. I don't know why my math fell off on that one. So I spent 290, which is still, it still doesn't seem consistent. About 80% cost saving, 90% on it. Let's do the next one. Let me get the resources I need for that. What's the last needed? Oh, it's gonna be a tight one. Let me do the last one. It's gonna be the same upgrade, so 60, 60. That's 120, 180, and 240. I wish the math would kind of coalesce in the same numbers, where it's just an easy way for us to actually figure out the math. So I was at 8, blah blah blah. I'm gonna pick it a 9. I'm trying not to make this a long-winded video, but this is already at 17 minutes, and I've been really wanting to do this video and look at the math on this. And even if I'm butchering it, I have people that have come up and actually do the math after the fact while they watch this video. Thank you, Hugo. So let's do the next upgrade. I am left with what? 942.1 million. Trit. 270.7 million. Dill. And the cost of research, we've all seen it. Let's do the hit. Boom. So now let's click on the next one. And we're left with 651.4. 651.4. Why is my 5 not working? 1.4 million. 234.1 million. Throw the calculator out one more time. I don't know why I closed it out. So from the numbers we're looking at, 942, 942, 1, boom, boom, boom. Minus out 651, 4, boom, boom, boom. So 290. So it's pretty consistent now. 290 mil. And then we'll hit that number again. So 270 point. 270 point blah blah blah. 234.1, boom, boom, boom. So 36 million. So yeah, it's about consistent. So we're on our last upgrade. Oh, see, I won't be able to do my last upgrade. 11K, which that is gonna be a weight on itself. So from what we have in the video, from what it looks like, it doesn't do the conventional side of math where you would take a percentage out here, remainder, take that percentage out, remainder. Unless there's smarter minds than me, which I know there are because I'm not the most talented at math. So we're seeing probably an average of 80 to 90% savings on Trit at the level I'm at, and about a 50% savings on dill at the level I'm at. We'll show it one more time before I end the video. So let's go back. Let's go to minimize this and go to, where's it at? Where's it at? Research. Go to my research. Go to my store tab. As you see, I'm level 9 in pure titanium and level 8 in pure dilithium. And then for the Federation one, I am currently at level 7, and that's where it all comes into play. I hope you guys got the video. I'm sorry it was too like mathy. I might have messed it up, so that's why the numbers are on screen for you guys to see. I just wanted to put this out there for you guys to learn and show you that these researches do help you, even though they're not the most clear. So I wish Clopey would clear that up a little bit. But besides that, remember to hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, hit that bell notification down below. Remember, there's a Discord link. Go join it. It's down there. It's in the description. Hit the See More tab. Remember, my birthday's coming up June 18th. If you want to help me out, there's my Amazon wishlist down there. There's my donation tab if you want to. But remember, please hit that join button. Become a member. It's $2, $5, $10, $20, or $20 a month, depending on how much you want to help me out. All right, guys. No one shall sign out. Remember, stay positive. Have a wonderful day.